I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you, for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice, quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall just outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me? I think that the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I've gotten pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Well, anyways, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. You know, it's funny, because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. That probably sounds odd coming from a guy. I mean, as men, it's kind of built into our DNA to want to provide for the ones that we love, but being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Hey, are you having a bad day? Or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by such really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, It is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. Hmm? I already get to be here with you. Forever. You know, you're such a good listener. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. And I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. You know, it's around the time that everyone in my year usually starts thinking about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools or freelance work, you know? Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But now you have all of these students who have no idea what they want to do with their lives. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher and higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses. So they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all of these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, with no job. But despite all of that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely going to suffer from the worst of this. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. You know, sometimes I think back to middle school. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I mean, I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. I mean, I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And it's really easy to do that with you here. You know, off topic, but I've been imagining all of the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for shirts and ties. Oh, or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we could see a movie or something. God, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your boyfriend. I'll make you a proud partner. Uh, uh, did you, say, kiss? This, this suddenly, it's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Wow. Sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there, could I? That's the kind of thing people say in these kinds of romance games, right? Don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. I'm kidding. Only teasing. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our little secret. You know, after a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing to do the next day. Sorry. I know it's not very professional of me. But a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. Would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't really know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it would make you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Hey, I'm just curious. Do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyways, for no real reason. Is that true? Anyways, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great, and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? Besides, I'll always wait for you in the morning. So make sure you put your own well-being before anything else.